Welcome to day 1 of Warm Up with me. This warm-up is for some easy released high notes, so we can get up into that higher resonation, the head resonation. So let's begin by really activating the area where we want to feel the most resonance. So gentle taps on your forehead and gently tap under your eyes. At the same time, we're going to breathe in and out of our nose, but we're going to do that as fast as we can. This is to really open the nasal cavities. Here we go. Stop when you need, take a breath, and let's go in for another round. You should feel quite activated and open, really awake in this area of the face. So we're going to use that feeling to go into our hum. So I want you to take 2 little breaths, and then in the same place that you feel that the breath, I want you to place your hum there. So instead of going down in your throat, I want you to allow more air through and think ha up in this headier place. So it's not it's Let's do it together. Again. Nice and breathy. Almost feel like a sigh. Right, let's bring that into humming. 5, 1, 5. As we go down, we're going to think buoyant and light. So we're not dumping down into our chest. We're staying up in this resonating space. Here we go. Check it. Nice and breathy. Can even tap if you need to. One more, then we'll come down. Well done. You should feel quite activated, quite alive in this area of the face. That's brilliant. Through those hums, you want to be chasing those sensations. If you're feeling any vibrations, maybe in the nose, cheeks, behind the eyes, head, that is the right feeling. Okay, let's move on to activate the body. So we're going to go. Notice that I didn't go. I said. Again, we're staying more breathy. We're going to do it over an octave. And it takes the body quite a lot to keep that airflow at that level through the whole exercise. You want to be thinking about pulling up from the pelvic floor, the Kegel muscles, activating that lower muscle, the muscle that would stop you from urinating if you were on the toilet. And we're going to include that feeling through this exercise. Here we go. Last one. Coming down. Last one. Excellent work. Your body should feel quite energized now. So we've energized the resonators and the body. Now let's do over an octave and a half. this is where we want to stabilize the larynx. So as we sing higher, we want to imagine that we're singing longer, further away, that we're stretching the sound. We want to basically be thinking lower, down and away. And then as we come down in pitch, we want to think back towards us. So we don't want to be thinking up and down. This will help the larynx stay in a nice neutral position, which really helps create the space we need for high notes. So let's give it a go. You can do this exercise on brrr, brrr, if neither of those are available to you. Let's go. Coming down. Last one. Very good. Notice that I didn't get louder as I got higher. I actually allowed the volume to stay the same. And if I was having trouble with my volume, I would actually think it a little quieter going up. We don't want to blow up the high notes because that will lift the larynx. All right, let's move on to gug. The word gug, gug, gug. We're using that because the oo vowel helps open some pharyngeal space. So it helps keep that larynx neutral, gug, and you might feel that it's lifting that soft palate as well. So we're going to do it on an octave. We're going to hold the 8th note. Let's do that again. We're going to do it on goog. Let's give it a go. Goog, 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 goog. Goog, 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 goog. Goog, 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 goog. Goog, 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 goog. Goo 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 goo. Goo 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 goo. Goo 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 goo. Goo 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 goo. Goo 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 goo. Goo 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 goo. One more. Goo 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 goo. Goo 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 goo. Last one. Goo 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 goo. Let's do a couple of sirens down. Just reminding yourself about that head resonance. Really checking in with it. If you need to, give yourself a couple more taps. All right, let's move to a vowel. So we're going to use to include that resonance, and then we're going to go and open up to an R vowel. So the exercise sounds like this. On my octave leap, I'm not thinking up, I'm thinking long and lengthened. Why? Because we're going to keep the larynx neutral. That's right. Laryngeal neutrality is going to really help those high notes. If your larynx is spiking and you're tensing, that's those tight high notes where you feel you've got a roof. So we need to keep really relaxed and feeling like we're opening into high notes. Don't go too loud. Keep it nice and resonant. Here we go. Beautiful. Let's come down. Last one. Very good. Let's do a little bit of twang. Twang can really help us stay nice and forward, so we're not pulling back with the tongue. Sometimes with high notes, we feel like we want to protect and pull back. We actually have to go forward and actually find a little bit of ugliness. Yeah, into the high note. Yeah, that helps them ring. So let's use nya, 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 nya. Nya, 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 nya. If you feel that you're pulling up from the chest, nya, 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 nya. You need to tap, breathe into the resonators, nya, 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 and put it into that head space. That's what's going to unlock the larynx, let that be neutral, and include that resonance, which is really going to make your voice pop. All right, so that's the exercise. Nya, 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 as ugly as you can, thinking in that resonance. Nya, 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 nya. 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 Coming down. Nya, 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 nya. 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 Last one. Nya, 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 nya. Well done. Our final exercise, we're going to really lift the soft palate. We're going to use the word who. Who. Lots of breath. Who. And if you have vibrato accessible to you, who. We're going to use that. All right. So we're starting high and we're coming low. Who. Who. Coming down. Last one. Hopefully you're feeling open and relaxed and ready for some high notes.